Hey guys, okay, so we have our Discover Zaya event on Monday, which I'm really excited about. If you guys haven't been part of a group like this, I think you're really gonna like it. Basically what happens is we have a private event on Facebook and we invite all of our prospects, we funnel them into that group, and then we do short videos throughout the day. There's an intro video explaining the background of the company and a lot of really great information. And then we scatter in live videos of people from the team sharing their background, their why, their story, their success. And then we end it with a closing that goes over all the details of becoming a rep and joining the company, from numbers to income to minimums to inventory, all of it. So one thing I want to do is help you guys get people in that group. Obviously, all of these things are really great tools, but if we're not putting people and manpower and prospects into these tools and these funnels, it's not really going to do us much good. So there's a couple of things I want to do to help you guys get more prospects into the group. First and foremost is go ahead and go through all the old Discover events. Anybody who's still on the fence or in one of those groups, add them to our February group. I reach out to the people who I originally wanted to start this business with, my dream team, which is really forever changing. I continue to add people to that all the time. Personally reach out to them and say, hey, I know, I'm not sure if you're still thinking about this, but we have a new event on Monday. It's super private. You can kind of just sit back and hear the new things about Zaya since we last chatted. And then I also like to start sending Instagram messages. This isn't my favorite way to recruit. However, sending Instagram messages, it's such an easy way to get those people converted into prospects in that group, because most often we reach out to cold people on Instagram and sometimes they'll say, sure, tell me more. It's such an easy thing to say, hey, you know what? Actually, we have a group on Monday. It's a private event. I can just sneak you in there on Facebook and you can kind of just sit back and learn that way. It'll be a lot cleaner than texting via Instagram. Most people say, sure, that sounds great. And then I end that by saying, just let me know your Facebook profile and I'll get you added. So most people are like, oh, here's how you can find me. So now you've got them on your Facebook. So you're developing even more of a personal relationship and you can get them added to that group. It's phenomenal. It's been my number one way of recruiting off of Instagram is getting people into my Facebook life. So go ahead and do that. Really, really, really easy. It's a free thing. The last thing that I think is going to be very helpful is doing kind of a mass marketing push from all of us to get all of us on our team doing some of these things that I'm going to show you next when I share my screen. That will help get people in there. So if private messaging people isn't necessarily your thing, I still recommend it if you really want to go full force. You can just post stuff in your stories, and I'm going to show you how right now. So I'm going to pull up my Instagram and show you guys a typical way that I would do it, and then I'll show you on the back end how to do it. It includes Linktree, adding the Facebook event into your Linktree, and then ultimately putting that on your Instagram profile so people can just go ahead and click and get themselves in the group. It's super easy. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up my Instagram on my phone. Just like this, I'm going to go ahead and add a story. So I'm going to click the add button and I'm going to add something like this photo. And I'm going to say, actually what I typically do is I'll do a video and say, hey, we have this private event coming up. You know what? I'll just do it for you guys. So first I start with a video. Don't mind me, I'm going to record this. Hey guys, just wanted to let you know that we have a private Discover Zaya event going on Monday. It's a really great way to learn about the ins and outs of our business. And you can just sit back and learn quietly, kind of at your own pace. I'd love to have you be part of it. I'll show you where you can get in through my profile. So I'll do something like this, and then I'll add it to my story. And then I will go to my actual profile on Instagram, which looks just like this. I'll screenshot it on my phone and save it. And then I go back to my story and I add something else. So I'm going to add this screenshot that I just took. And I'm going to do probably like an arrow, so they know where to find it. So I'll do an arrow just like that, and then probably put some text with it. You can make this smaller, the actual photo. You can really do it however you want. You can add a poll. You can do whatever you want. The other thing, so I'll probably do this once every other day until Monday. Today I'll do something like this. Tomorrow I'll do a poll saying, hey, we have this private group, and then the poll answers will be add me or sure, I'd love to hear more. Anybody who responds to the poll, I put them in this group or I just let them find it this way. So let me know if you have questions on that. So how does all of that work? How do you actually make it happen? I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys for a second. Okay, share. All right, so first of all, what you need to do is go to Linktree. All right, so you literally just type in Linktree. This is like the easiest thing in the world. Sign in or create an account, which is very easy to do. And when you get in here, all of this is going to be empty. In order to add something, like if you want to add a link to your shop or if you want to add the link to our event on Monday, which I would highly recommend, is go add new button or link and you title it, whatever you want the title to be. So I did the Zaya Opportunity Private Group. And then I actually went into Facebook and I copied this URL and I'm going to go back to my Linktree and I'm going to paste the URL right here. And then just go ahead and click down here. I'm going to delete this one. But that's how you add them. So I have my Zaya Opportunity, my activewear shop, my blog, joining the company, and my favorite gratitude thoughts. You can switch these up as much as you want. Then you go over here, and it's going to go ahead and show you this link. You literally copy this Linktree, go into your Instagram profile, which I usually do from my phone. But if you copy this URL into your profile on Instagram, what's going to happen is you will go into Instagram to your profile. People can now click this Linktree, and when they do, it's going to take them right here. They can click the Zaya Business Opportunity. Well, and then they have to be logged in. But essentially what happens is it'll take them right there. It'll go right to the Facebook page. And then they're in the group. So it's super easy. It's non-invasive. It's very, very easy to do. So I would say anybody who wants to do this with me, I am going to go ahead and do really a mass post about all of this. I'm going to post one thing on my public Facebook page. And then I'm going to use that Linktree and polls in my Instagram like crazy in the next couple days and do a mass push to get this event out there. I think we could reach tons of people, you guys. Super exciting. If you have questions on any of that, let me know. But that's how you do Linktree. That's how you add the link. And that's how people can automatically go right to our Facebook group without anything else having to happen. Super seamless. I would recommend one last thing. These Discover Zaya groups are really good. I'm going to continue doing one a month, but really what I also am starting my own Discover page, and it's going to be just me. It's going to be just my videos, because I think when you're attracting people into the business, they want to hear from you because they like your style and your personality. So I'm going to start my own as well after we get done with this Monday event. I would recommend that if you feel like you have enough language and enough confidence to speak about how the business works, I'd recommend you create your own page because it's something that'll work for you. It'll always be there. And then as you're doing things on Instagram, the polls or leading people to your Linktree, they can just go into that group and watch the information. You don't have to do anything. It's all already there. So it's basically a private Discover Zaya group just for yourself and your prospects. Again, I would highly recommend it if you feel confident making one. But again, because we're always adding new people, we'll still do this Discover Zaya once a month so they can also learn and see what it's like. But that's what I have for you guys. So let's do a mass push. I would love for you to do it with me. I think it's going to be great. And let's try to get 150 people in that group on Monday. I know we can do it. I'll also touch on some Canada stuff, so don't feel like you can't add any Canadian prospects. All right, let me know if you guys need anything. Bye.